What's up YouTube and ProjectMoshPit? My name is TheFlamingSpade and today I'm going to bring you my first upload to this channel. And it is going to be a standard OU match against someone by the name of Bestow5000. And this was actually for the round 4 of Wild Chase's OU tournament. And today I will be showcasing you my Sun team, which has actually been doing pretty damn good. So without further ado, let's get this battle started. So, I'm gonna lead with Espion because it kinda looked a good lead considering what he could possibly use as his own leads. And he does decide to lead with Rotom. Goes with the Hydro Bump. I'm specially defensive and I'm gonna set up my light screen. I'm kinda thinking he's Scarfed, but now I know he's gonna switch out. So I'm gonna pull a double switch on his Latias and I switch into my Scrafty. And I'm of course going to be able to scare him out, fearing the stab Crunch. Which I'm just gonna go for, you know, it's this early in the match, and I kinda just wanna get started with doing some damage, and he goes into his Mens, gets the Intimidate, and actually decides to lock himself into Outrage this early in the match, and I didn't want him to set up any DDs or anything, so I just go for the Ice Punch, and especially after the Life Orb damage, I can take him out even with -1 Ice Punch. It is 4 times super effective still. But in comes Terrakion, and I don't want to take a close combat, so I switch into my Donphan, who I thought would be able to take this CC a bit better, but I just don't. This is Adamant Donphan, and I'm kind of thinking that this would be Bandit, although I'm not really sure at this point. The Terrakion is just a powerhouse, and I was thinking he would fear the EQ, so I just went with the rocks, but he predicts that, he knows that I'm just gonna set up my rocks, so he stays in, and that was a really good play on his part. But now I'm just gonna switch into, it's actually another double switch, but here I know, since he goes into his Rotom, I don't see leftovers, so I know he's gonna trick. So what I'm going to do is go into my Donphan, use it as a trick fodder. So now I have my Donphan, who is pretty much already dead. I have that thing tricked, so it doesn't bother me one bit. And now the Donphan is tricked, I can safely go back into my Cresselia, who can pretty much take anything that this Rotom has to offer, and he's just gonna opt to Volt Switch out, get that bit of extra damage on me, and I think I'm just gonna go for the Calm Mind as he switches into his Latias, and the fact that he's running Latias and not Latios means that he's most likely some sort of Calm Mind there, and the fact that he also has leftovers pretty much confirms me that, and now he does go for that said Calm Mind. I didn't really think that he would want to start a Calm Mind war this early, but I guess he wants to, and he knows that I don't have a attack to really hurt him with, so I guess, you know, it's kind of a safe play on his part. I was kind of hoping that he would go into his Heatran, but oh well. I go into my Ninetales here, and unfortunately I cannot use the leftovers trick to tell if I'm faster or not, so I just gotta pray and hope that I'm faster so that I can get off the Toxic, and I do. So yeah, I get off the Toxic before he's able to set up Sub. All these Calm Minders, they either have a Refresh or Substitute, what I've seen so far. Well, Refresh is kind of a weird choice, but some of them also do carry that. But you know, luckily I was able to outspeed him, and I'm just gonna speed this following portion up a bit, because I'm basically just gonna stall him out with a couple of subs first, and then I think I'm just gonna sack my Donphan here, because it's not really gonna serve another purpose in this match other than being a death fodder, and now I can use it. And also, you know, this thing still has a couple of Calm Minds, so it was kind of a problem, so I wasn't sure how well my Cresselia could take +2 Dragon Pulses, but I actually do take them. It does only under half, and I can just recover everything off with Moonlights, which is nice, so I'm gonna be ready for whatever he decides to bring out next, and I think on this turn he's just gonna die. Yes, that is the case. Down goes the Latias, which was a problem, but luckily I was able to get rid of it with Toxic. But in comes Heatran. I don't want to take a Fire Blast, boosted by the Sun that I brought for this match, so I'm gonna go into my Ninetales to take the Fire Blast, but he does decide to sub. But luckily this Ninetales is a jack of all trades, and he carries, or she carries, the Hidden Power Fighting. This is a standard set from a Smogon, and I really love it. It's truly a jack of all trades. Works in every scenario pretty much, and was able to save me from this Heatran. So I break his sub and his balloon with HP fighting, and the Earth Power actually doesn't KO me, because like you can see, I have a lot of HP on this thing, and also a bit of special bulk, besides my speed, so I am able to take the Earth Power, but I don't want to stay in against Rotom, because I want to keep my Ninetales for a check for his Heatran to not have a free sub, if that makes any sense. And in comes the Heatran again. He just went with the Volt Switch because he knows he's either gonna score a KO on my Ninetales or get the Switch advantage. And lol 69 on my Ninetales, which is just going to die now, because now I use my Ninetales as a check and Heatran does not have a free sub, and that is pretty much what I wanted. So I sent on my Victini because I do have the Brick Break, and I was kind of thinking he would just Earth Power away, and I knew that I would be able to take it and KO him back with a Brick Break. But in comes Bronzong, who is going to set up rocks, and now I'm like, screw it, now something has to go. I am going to set up my Trick Room as he sets up his late game rocks. And he does pack the EQ, but it's not even stab, so it doesn't even do half, and it is time to recreate! And that will destroy the Bronzong. And the beauty of this set is that when I have the Trick Room, I'm just gonna keep on getting faster, and I have the Sun on my side. After stab base 270 move, so in the Sun with Life Orb. So nope, Rotom, you are not going to take this hit. And you know, earlier I also learned that it was more offensive variant, so no chance. But he does have this Terrakion, which does have some good natural bulk, so we'll have to see if this recreate will be enough to take him out. And he barely lives with a smidgen of health, and he's gonna be able to finish me off with a Exisor. But the good thing is that Trick Room is still up for one more turn, so I am able to go into my Scrafty for the revenge kill and take down this Terrakion, who otherwise could have possibly swept my team. But luckily I was able to avoid that, but Trick Room does wear out this turn, meaning that I can't really even abuse my Moxie boost that I got. So Heatran is just gonna come in and finish me off with a Sun boosted Fire Blast that I set up myself. So here I'm really hoping to outspeed this Heatran, and I do. He's running a modest Heatran instead of timid, meaning I'm gonna be faster, and he's gonna set up a sub, but I do get the light screen, which is really going to help me out in this case. And he's gonna try to Fire Blast me, but thanks to my light screen I will be able to survive the hits. And now I'm just gonna Morning Sun away, and he was not really expecting that, because he's just gonna try to finish me off with Earth Power. But you know, I say no to that, and Psychic should be a 2-hit KO on the sub, so I should have this on the bag. And besides, he's gonna soon run out of Fire Blast regardless, and this one he's gonna even miss, but you know, it didn't really matter, because I'm just gonna be able to take him out on this following turn, and this will be the game. So thank you for watching, everyone at ProjectMoshPit, and thank you for your tremendous support for this channel. I really love you guys, and if you enjoyed this match, come check out my channel, link will be in the description. Also check out my opponent, Bestow5000. So do your things, rate, comment, sub, and all that sizzle dizzle, and I will hopefully see you guys in the future. So until then, this is the Flaming Spade signing out. Peace!